Joining me now is Charlie Schroeder, the other half of the Schroeder team with Foundation Realty. Welcome, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So we just had the pleasure of talking with your beautiful wife, Katie, and we talked briefly about how it's a good time to list property, and as our Hilton Head market continues to heat up and we're on track to see higher prices, especially by the spring, what kind of things should people look for when they're getting ready to sell their property?
Well, Jenny, with the market really pulsing and prices starting to rise, especially now and in the spring of 2014, people are really going to start thinking about listing their properties. And with that, there's three major things that I consider to be important when listing your property. Number one, choose a very good realtor. That's the number one important thing. With over 35 years of growing up here on Hilton Head and many years of being a realtor, I can help you list your property and get it sold quickly for the most amount of money. Number two, get your property ready to sell. Whether it's staging, decluttering, I can help you point out those things, walk through the property, and get that all taken care of. That really makes a difference when showing. And number three would be getting it priced correctly. I will be your advocate and realtor to give you the best information and get you on track to price the property correctly so that you're not giving any money away or it doesn't sit there too long on the market. So it's important to price it correctly, and that's really the main three things.
Now, what kind of different innovative things can sellers look to your company for to help them sell their property?
At my real estate firm, we pride ourselves in our technological edge in the real estate market. We have the most searched website. HiltonHeadRealestates.com shows up number one on the major searches on the internet. So what that does for us is we can match up our buyers and our sellers together very efficiently, and you get the most exposure. We also have a very cool mobile website. Over 75% of the people that are traveling to Hilton Head that are looking at property, they're doing it in their car or walking down the street, and they're on either their iPhone or their iPad or Droid, and they can easily pull up our website, and it's easily navigable throughout, and they end up calling us. So that's the easy thing to match up our buyers and sellers. So we have the technological edge.
Absolutely. Now, are there certain areas you specialize in, quickly before we run out of time?
While growing up on Hilton Head, my folks purchased and sold many different places. I grew up in Palmetto Dunes. I like to think that I have kind of an expertise in Palmetto Dunes, but Katie and I, we've sold properties from Forest Beach to Wexford, and now we reside in Hilton Head Plantation. So we can help you in any area that you have property with our local knowledge.
Well, perfect. And how do we get in touch with you? I know people are going to make an appointment to have you list their property.
Call me on my cell phone. It's really easy, 843-384-0807, or email me, charlie@foundationrealtyteam.com.
Perfect. Charlie, it's always great to see you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, Jenny.